turn on the recording. So welcome everyone. It is, I believe it is March 5th, 2021. We're in our 12th month of doing exercise for health, so pretty amazing. It's a beautiful Friday, and we're gonna start with a weight in one hand. And actually, you probably, because we're gonna be focusing on our pec muscles, you could probably be using maybe a slightly heavier weight, and it's going to depend on how comfortable you feel. But we're going to do one exercise that we've done many times before, where we have our palm facing up to the sky, and we're going to cross our arm across our chest and lift. It's going to be close to our chest, the weight, and lift it up as high as possible, and then bring it down. Now, you want to think about your elbow is going to be bent, and you're keeping that elbow bent and crossing, and you should be able to feel your pec muscle working. Okay, so we're going to do 10 on either side. All right, so get that weight in your hand, palm facing up, and we're going to cross over. So put your other hand on your pec muscle so you can feel what's happening. So we're going to cross over, lift it up and down, and 2 and down. So you're kind of close to your body here. 3 and down. I can really feel this. 4 and down. Your elbow is close to your body. That's right. 5 and down. 6. You're standing up tall. 7 and down. 8 and down. 9. You're not twisting your wrist. And 10 and down. Whew. Okay, switch sides. Put your other hand on your pec muscle so you can feel what's happening. We're going to cross over and begin. Up 1, lift it up high and down. So your elbow is bent. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4. Oh yeah, I can feel that. 5 and down. 6, lift it up and down. 7 and down. 8 and down. 9 and down. 10 and down. Whew. So your upper pec muscle is really working. Excellent. All right, so the next one we're going to do is going to be on the floor. It's going to be a fly exercise. We're going to have a dumbbell in each hand. So let me see if I can do this sideways so you can see. This is going to be where your arms are slightly bent. You're going to be on the floor, and I'm going to show this to you so that you're going to be using, again, your main pec muscles. Now, my knees are bent. What's going to happen, though, is you can see I'm not going to go all the way down to the ground. They're going to be slightly angled. You see how that is? But my upper arms are on the floor, and then I'm going to press up, and the palms are facing each other. Now, I'm going to go down again as far as I can. My arms are still slightly bent, and then I'm going to press up with my pec muscles. So you're really pushing with your pectoral muscles here, and then coming back down. Okay, so you're basically doing a fly on the floor using your pec muscles. So we're going to do 10 or 15. Now, if you can get your arms as low as possible, that's great, but there will be a bend. Ready, set, and push up with your pec muscles, and then now release. And 2, and now release. And 3, feel those pec muscles working, and release. And 4, and release. So you want your arms, your upper arms to touch the floor. 5, and release, because you want to go as low as you can. And 5, 6, and release. And 7, and release. Now you should start to feel this. 8, and release. 9, and release, and 10, and release. Let's do 12, 11, and release, 12, and release. Okay, rest. Now you've done that. That's the second of the set. The third is going to be where we use a chair. So with a chair, I'm going to just pull this chair over and I'll show it to you sideways. I'm going to take a heavier weight, okay? Because we're going to use one dumbbell between two hands. Okay, so it's going to look like this. I'm going to be getting onto this chair and then off of it, so my butt is off. I want to have my neck and my upper shoulders supported. Then I'm going to take, you notice that my hips are up, and I'm going to now bring my arms below my head, and now I'm going to push up, and I'm using my pec muscles, my arms, my triceps, and then down. So you should feel your pec muscles working again. So we're going to do 10 or 12 of these, okay? So get your dumbbells together, your one dumbbell between your hands. Now bring it down, and let's begin. So up 1, and release. Now hips are up, 2, and release. I'm making it a little harder with the hips up. 3, and release, and 4, and release. So your arms are slightly bent the whole time. 5, and release. 6, and release. 7, and release. 8, and release. So your core is tight too. 9, and release. 10, and release. Go slowly down. And 11, push it up, and release. And 12, and now release. Okay, we're done. So that was the 3 exercises for your pecs. All right, so we're going to begin again with the exercise going across our body, right? So you're going to take one dumbbell, and we're going to cross over our chest using our pec muscles. So catch your breath for a moment. Get that dumbbell in one hand, palm facing up to the sky. And here we go. Ready, set, and remember, you're going to keep this elbow bent at all times, but keep it close to your chest. And if I am twisting, I should not be twisting. I kind of feel myself twisting. So you don't want to twist. You want to actually use your pec muscle to lift up. I don't want to use my shoulders so much. All right, so ready, set, and lift up and down. And 2, push it up and down. And 3, and down. And 4, and down. Whoa, you should feel that. 5, and down. So you do what you can. 6, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. And 9, push it up and down. 10, and down. Okay, switch sides. Other arm. Now you bend that arm, and we're ready. Here we go. And up 1, and down. Palm facing up to the sky. 2, and down. I'm twisting again, so don't twist. And down. Don't do what I'm doing. 3, and down. 4. I think I just added 1, but that's okay. 5, and down. 6, push it up and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. Remember, don't twist your wrist either. 9, and down. 10, and down. Whew, you should feel that. All right, so now we're going to do the fly. So we're going to get onto the ground, and we're going to get our weights, and we're going to do 12 or something, maybe 15. We'll see how we feel, right? And of course, you always do what feels right for you. Bend your legs, knees are up, your arms are out to the side, slightly bent, right? And we're gonna use our pec muscles to pull up our arms, okay? So, ready, set, you're gonna push up. 1, 2, 3, and push up. Their palms are facing each other. And now release. Your upper arms touch the ground. And 2, up, and release. And 3, push up, and release. And 4, and release slowly. And 5, and release slowly. And 6, and release slowly. And 7. Now go slower when you go down for isometrics. Okay, 8, up. And now go slowly down. And 9, push up. And slowly down. And 10. And slowly down. And let's do 2 more. 11. And slowly down. You should feel this. And 12. And slowly down. And we got it. All right, rest. Okay, so now we're going to do the last one. This is our second set, right? And this is going to be with a chair. Okay, so now with a chair, let's grab the heavier weight. And we're going to take that heavier weight. And I'll get into this position on the side. Okay. Again, I start sitting on it, but then I slide off the chair. And I'm trying to get my back and my neck supported. Now, you can drop your hips. That doesn't feel too comfortable. That's why I'm lifting my hips up so that I'm actually using a little more of my stomach muscles here, my glutes. And I'm also going to do now the pec muscle where we're going to press up. So this is hanging down behind our head. And we're going to use our pec muscles and our triceps to push up. Here we go. Ready, set, and push up. And now release. And down, and up 2, and down. And 3. And down. Now tighten those glutes. And 4. And down. Now pay attention to your pecs again. 5. And down. 6. And down. So when you push your weight up, it comes up to right above your chest, and then you release it again. And 7, and release. And 8, and release. Ooh, yes. And 9, push it all the way in front of your chest, above your chest, and release. And 10, let's do 12, and release. And 11, and release. 12, and release, and rest. Okay, beautiful job. All right, we're going to do the third set. Okay, you're doing great, everybody. So let's grab some water. As I say that, I realize I haven't really stopped yet, so hang on. All right, we're going to do the last set. Again, grab one dumbbell. It's bent, right? It's going across your chest as high up. And remember, the palm is facing up to the sky. All right, so ready? Facing me. And cross over and lift up. And down. And up 2. And down. And 3. And down. So notice that 4, that pec muscle working. 5. And 6, push it up. And down. And 7. And down. And 8. And down. 9. And down. I really feel this. 10. And down. Switch arms. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, and up. Push up. Cross your body. And release. And 2. And release. Remember, you're not twisting your wrist. 3. and release. 4 and release. So feel that pec muscle. 5 and release. Yep, it's working. 6 and release. 7 and release. 8 up and release. 9 and release. 10 and release. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to do those flies again on the floor. So grab your weights, put them in one in each hand, and you're going to bend your knees on the ground, right? I think you all can see me. Yes. Okay, so upper arms are touching the floor. Arms are bent, right? Slightly at an angle. Your lower arms are at an angle. Okay, they're not straight up. They're at an angle to make it a little harder. Okay, and we're gonna push up with our pecs and we're gonna do this fly. Ready, set, and push up 1 and release slowly. Okay, so we're gonna use isometrics here, and 2, and then release slowly. Notice your pec muscles holding your arms with the weights, and up 2, 3, excuse me, and release. And 4, you should be breathing, and release. And 5, push up, and release slowly. And 6, and release slowly. Arms are at a slight angle. 7, and release slowly. Your upper arms touch the floor. 8, and release slowly. And 9, and release slowly. Now you should start feeling this now. 10, and release slowly. If you're not, then use heavier weights. 11, and release slowly. And 12, and release slowly. And rest. Nice job. Okay, that was the last of that one. Now we're gonna go to our chair with the heavier weight because we're only using 1, and we're gonna hold it in both our hands, right? So get the chair and get your weight. And now I'm gonna slide off that chair, hold it, the dumbbell. I have to kind of slide myself off here. Okay, now, with both hands, you should have some stability with your neck. You don't want your neck just hanging off, okay? You want it to be stabilized. Okay, so your arms are what's hanging below your head. Lift your hips up, right? So you're doing a little extra here. And now we're going to use our pec and our tricep. Here we go. Ready, set, and push up. So that dumbbell is now right above my chest. And now release. And 2, push it up. And release. And 3, tighten your glutes. And release. And 4, and release. And 5, and release. And 6, and release. You should feel your pecs engaged. 7, and release all the way down. 8, and release. And 9, so your elbows are bent, right? And release. And 9, and release. Slight angle or bend to your arms. 10, and release. Let's do 2 more. 11, and release. Glutes are tight. 12, and release. Okay, you can rest. Now you should be getting nice and warm if you haven't already. We're gonna still need the chair. Okay, so I'm gonna just move it over to the side. Now we're gonna do core. So with core, oh, well, we're gonna use the chair right away. Sorry. All right, so with the chair, I'll show it to you again. This, the way I'm gonna use the chair, so you could be on a bench, I'm gonna be leaning back. So on one side of the chair, I'm holding, and I'm gonna get off to the edge with my butt as much as possible. And then I'm going to balance myself. Then what I'm gonna do, drop my knees. Then I'm going to extend my legs, lift them up, pull them in, drop, extend, lift, pull in. Okay, so we're going to do that 10 times. All right, so we're going to start with our knees bent. So ready? We're going to release them down and they're going to be bent, and then we'll straighten them. Okay, so here we go. Ready, set. So bent knees down, straighten, pull up, and bend into your chest. Now, if you don't get enough of a release, go really close to the edge so that you get that drop, but you have to push yourself back so you stay in balance. So your knees come down, you extend, you pull up, and then we drop down. So that's 1. And extend, pull in, that's 2. Drop down, extend, 3. Drop down, extend, pull in, 4. Drop down, extend, pull in, that's 5. Drop down, pull and extend, pull in, that's 6. Drop, extend, pull in, 7. Drop, extend, pull in, 8. Drop, extend, pull in, 9. Drop, extend, pull in, 10. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Next time we'll do a few more. All right, hopefully you're breathing just a tiny bit now. And now we're going to do the next one, which is on the floor. And this is going to be where we're lying on our back now. And we're going to be lifting our legs and our arms. Oh boy. So we're going to have, let's see, I'll just move this over a little bit. Excuse the, the dance here. Okay, so I'm lying on my back. My arms are going to be at a slight angle off the ground. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be keeping my shoulders and my arms up the entire time. Notice how they're up? Okay, so they're up. Then I'm going to lift one leg, both legs, and then down. They never touch the ground. My shoulders are always off the ground. Okay, so that's going. Now, if that's too hard on your neck, then just do the leg part and keep your palms on the ground. So modify this based on what feels right for your body or neck, okay? So here we go. We're gonna do 10 of these. So arms up if you wish. Lift your shoulders off the ground, legs up. And so lift 1, alternate 1, and both. And 1, and both. 2. And 1, and both. 3. And 1, and 4. And 1, and 5. And remember, if it's too hard, put your hands down. 1, and 6. And 1, and 7. And 1, and 8. And 1, and 9 both. And 1, and 10. And rest. Whew. So we're engaging our upper and our lower core there, right? Whew. Okay, I feel that. All right, so now the last one we're going to do is a wide arm plank. So we're actually going to be engaging our core, also still working our pec muscles. So this looks like a regular plank, but we're going to be, I'm going to use the mat, okay, because it feels better and I don't slide. So I'm going to have a wide stance here, and I'm going to be in a plank position. So a regular plank would be my hands under my chest. Now I'm going to widen my hand out, so I'm making it really much harder, and I'm going to use my pec muscles besides my arms, and you're going to feel this. So you're going to have a straight back. Your butt is going to be flat with your back, And I'm going to time this so that we're doing this for, well, we'll see what it's like for 30 seconds and then see if we can go further. Okay, so let's get ourselves in position. Wide stance with our arms. Lift your knees off the ground. Hold the plank. Now, if you can get a little wider, great, but keep your back straight. Your butt is straight, not up in the air. And you're holding, and your arms should be probably shaking already, like mine. All right, so you're working the pec, the arms, the core, right? So your glutes are tight. And you're holding this position, 3 seconds left. And we'll do longer next time. Okay, that was 30 seconds, stop. Okay, that was really not too hard, right? I want you to get the feel for that, okay? And now we're gonna begin again. And we're gonna do everything just a little longer this time. So we're gonna sit on the chair and we're going to have the chair so that I can, right, lean back. So you wanna get your butt off as much as possible. And we're gonna do 10 or 12 of these. So remember, when we do this, we start with our knees bent, and we're gonna release the knees in a bent position, and then extend, and then pull in. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 or 12, ready? Set, and release them together. Extend, pull in, that's 1. Release, extend, pull in 2. Release, extend, pull in 3. Release, extend, pull in 4. Release, extend, pull in 5. Release, extend, pull in 7. Release, extend, pull in 8. Release, extend, pull in 9. Release, extend, pull in 10. 2 more. Release, extend, 11. Release, extend, 12, and rest. Okay, you did it. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to do the one on the floor. And let's see, can you see me? Kind of. Let me just put this down a little. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so this one is going to be where I'm lifting my shoulders and my arms slightly off, right? So I'm engaging my upper core, and then I'm going to use my lower core with my legs. Okay, so lift up, and we're going to do 1, 1, and then both. Okay, and again, remember, if it's too hard to lift your head up, then put your palms down and just do the leg part. Okay, so here we go. Lift your shoulders off and your arms off, and 1, 1, and both. Now, my legs never touch the floor. 1, 1, now see if you can get your legs straight, and 2, and 1, 1, and 3. Now lift your shoulders off the ground. 4, 4, and double. And here we go. 1 leg, and double 5. And 1, 1, and 6. Both. And down. 1, 1, and 8. And release. 1, 1, and double 9. Whew. And 1, 1, and double 10. 2 more. 1 if you can. 1, and 11. And down. 1, 1, and double. And release. That was 12. Excellent. Okay. Last one is a wide. This is actually the second set. So this is the last of the second set. This is going to be using the mat, the yoga mat, at least I am. Wide stance. And we'll do this maybe for 45 to 60 seconds because that seemed pretty easy to do the wide angle. Now remember, when I say easy, I don't mean easy. I mean, it's like you can hold it. We've been doing planks long enough. So it just depends on, you're now using your pec muscles and your arms in a slightly different way. And we're keeping our back straight. So let's get our arms out. Lift your butt up. hold, get your core tight. And now start breathing gently. Hold this position, tighten your core. Your butt is really nice and tight. Stomach is tight. Nothing is poked up into the air. You're like a flat table, your back and your butt. Holding this position, wide stance here with your arms. Okay, that was 30 seconds. So we're going to keep going if you can. And if you have to rest, rest. Definitely make sure if you need to rest to do it. Okay, now we got 15 seconds left. Keep holding if you can, or rest now. You can always join in again. Hold, hold, tighten everything. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and rest. Okay, you did it. Woo, that was 60 seconds. Well done. Okay, so last set here. All right, so we're going to begin with the chair and grab some water, catch your breath. Hopefully you're breathing like me. And we're going to get on our chair, leaning back on it, right? My butt is slightly off the other edge. My knees are in, and we're going to do 12. Ready, set, release, extend, pull in. Release, extend, pull 2. Release, extend, pull 3. Release, extend, pull 4. Now, release, extend, pull 5. Release, extend, pull 7. Now, see if you can do more of a circular motion. So there, it actually looks like you're just dipping, extending out, and in. That was 9. Dip down, extend, pull in 10. Dip down, extend, and 11. Dip down, extend, and 12. Let's do 2 more. Dip down, extend, 13. I know I'm killing you. Dip down, extend, 14. Oh, 1 more for the heck of it. Dip down, extend, and 15. And that was it. So the idea ultimately is that you have this nice flowing movement, but you kind of have to get the movement down before you just do this nice fluid thing. Okay, so now we're going to do on the floor. So we're going to lie down, and we're going to lift up our arms and our shoulders. Again, you decide if that hurts, put your palms down on the ground. Your legs are going to be off the ground the entire time when we start. So lift your shoulders off the ground, legs up, and 1, 1, and both 1. And 1, 1, and both 2. Now lift your shoulders up. And 1, 1, and 3. And 1, 1, and 4. And 1, 1. If this is too much, and double, 5, 1, 1, do something else, 6, and 1, or rest, 1, and 7, and 1, 1, and 8, and down, and 1, 1, and 9, and 1, 1, we have a little music here, 10, and down, 1, 1, and 11, another 1, 1, 1, and 12. Let's see if we can do 1 more, 1, 1, and 13, and rest. All right, beautiful. Okay, so congratulations, we're almost at the last one. We're gonna do the plank, wide arm plank, okay? So now we're gonna get into on the ground with our arms, right? Our hands and wide, right? So we're gonna do this for 45 to 60 seconds. So your feet are together, arms wide apart, as much as feels possible. Now lift your butt up, knees off the ground, and hold. Here we go. So here's your wide arm plank, holding it. You're breathing, making sure everything's nice and tight, your core, your glutes, your arms. They might be shaking a little, mine are. You're breathing, holding, using those pec muscles as well here. Core, glutes, knees are lifted off. Nice, your legs are straight. Okay, we got 20 seconds left. So stop when you need to. You're looking down at the ground. You're breathing. Holding this position should not be easy now. 5 seconds left. And that's it, rest. Woohoo! All right, we did all 3 sets of core. Wow, you guys are amazing, meaning that you're strong. And I love that we're doing this together. Thank you. So now we're gonna do sliders. Who would have thought? So sliders. I'm gonna move my mat. So grab your sliders, and you're gonna just need one at first. We're gonna put it under one foot. And what we're doing is we're gonna be doing a lateral lunge and a double pulse. So we're gonna be in a squat position. So it looks like, I'll show it to you. So you're gonna be squatting, and then you're gonna do a lateral lunge. You're gonna put that leg out, and then you're gonna pull it back in, and then out, and then in. Okay, and then you're gonna stand up. That was 1. Okay, so we're gonna do, let's see if we can do 6 on either side, okay? So we're gonna squat down. Here we go, squat. And we're gonna do the side lunge, pull it in, side, and pull it in and stand. And down 2, pulse it out here, and 1 more, and up. And squat, 3, pull in, out, and in, and up. And squat 4, out, and out, and up. And squat 5, and out, and up. 1 more. Squat, out, out, and up. Excellent. Now do the other side, and we'll do the same thing on the other leg. So we're just squatting down, shoulder width apart. So here we go. Squat, and out, out, and stand. And squat, out, out, and stand 2. And squat, out, out, and stand 3. Squat, out, out, and stand 4. Squat, out, out, and stand 5. And squat, out, out, and stand 6. Look at that, you made that look easy. All right, that was our first slider. Now we're going to do, oh yeah, the bear crawl. So this is an interesting one. So we're gonna use, well, I actually need a mat because, actually no, I don't need a mat. I'm gonna get onto the ground and I'm gonna actually crawl. So you can decide if you wanna do the hand movement or not. But it looks like this. I'm off, my knees are off the ground. I'm gonna walk with my hand and my other hand. Then I'm gonna pull up and then extend out, walk back, walk back. And so now I can come back into this bear stance. And then I go 1, 1, pull in and out. And then I come walk back in and walk in. Now, if that's too hard to do, then the modification is to get onto a yoga mat and you can just do your legs sliding out and in. If you don't want to do the sliders, then just hold it in a plank. Lots of things you can do here, but I'm going to suggest we do 6 of these just to get the feel, and then you'll see how this works so we can do a little more the next set. So you're going to be in this bear stance, right? So your knees are off the ground, and we're going to go hand, hand, pull in with your knees, extend. Now you're going to bend your knee a little because you're going to go back in and in. And then you're going to walk out 1, 2, pull in and out. That's 2. Now back it up. And here we go. 3, 3, pull it in and out. Back it up. And 4, 4, pull it in and out and back it up. And 1, 2, here side, pull it in and out and back it up. And we're going to do one more. 1, 2, pull it in, extend, and release. Okay, phew. I don't even think I backed it up there, but I should have. All right, so that was the next and hard one for the sliders. A little more core there. And now we're going to do another core thing, but we're going to use our abductor muscles as well. We're going to be on our elbows. So I'm going to use my mat. I'm going to double it over actually. I'm going to get my sliders and we're going to do sliding out and in like a jumping jack, right? But we're not jumping, but you're going to be paying attention to your inner thigh, your outer thigh, pulling in and extending out. So your feet are on, your toes are basically on the slider. I'm going to be in the plank position on my elbows. I'm going to be in this plank and I'm going to go out, pull in with my inner thigh, out, pull in with my inner thigh. Okay, so we're going to do that 10 or 15 times, all right? So get yourself in your plank position. None of these are super easy, so I understand if you want to modify any of these. So get in a plank position, butt is up, or flat, I should say, knees off the ground, and now we go out and in, that's 1. Out in 2, out in 3, out in 4, your butt is low, out in 4, out in 5, out in 6, out in 7, out in 8, out in 9, out in 10, let's do 2 more, out 11, out 12, and stop. Okay, I want you to feel that. At the end, you should really start feeling your thighs working. All right, so we're gonna do this again. All right, so we're gonna do the lateral lunge. So I'll just move my mat. So if you wanna get some water, help yourself, catch your breath. I seem to be pretty warm. I don't know about you all. Okay, hopefully you're breathing. Okay, so this is where we squat. We did 6, right? So let's do 6 again and see how we can do. I want to make sure we do all 3. So we're going to bend down and squat, right? 1 foot on the slider. Okay, here we go. Squat, extend out, in, and stand. And squat 2, out, in, out, and stand. And squat, out, in, out, and stand. And squat, out, in, out, and stand. And squat 5, out, in, out, and stand. And squat 6, in, out, and stand. Oh, let's do one more. What the heck? 7, out, in, out, and stand. Other side. Ready, set, and let's squat, out, in, out, and stand, and squat, out, in, out, and stand. 2, and out, in, out, and stand. 3, and squat, out, in, out, and stand. 4, and squat, out, in, out, in. 5, and out, in, out, in, and stand, and squat. 6, in, 6, in, and stand. Okay, we got one more. Squat, out, in, and stand. Hopefully you feel that. I'm always hoping you'll feel this because I sure do. All right, so now we're going to do the bear stance. So this is going to be where we put our toes on both the sliders. Again, you don't want to do the movement, don't. You can just be doing a plank and you can just hold it. You can put your legs out and in, so whatever you want to do. So we're going to get into the bear position. So your knees are bent off the ground. We're going to walk with our hands, pull in, extend out, walk back, and now get into the bear position. And here's two, pull in, extend out, and walk back. And in your bear position. Three, pull in, out, and walk back. And walk. Four, pull in, out, and walk back. And get into that bear position. Five, pull in, extend out, walk back with your hands, get in the bear position. Six, pull in, extend out, walk back. All right, and rest. Well done. Okay, that was good. So the last one we're gonna do is gonna be with our plank, right? And doing our jumping jack in, out plank position. And we'll see if we did 12, I think. So see if we can do 12 or 15, whatever. Okay, so we're on our elbows. Feet on your sliders. Lift your butt up, knees off the ground, and begin. Out, in, out, together, 2. Out, 3, out, 4, out, 5, out, 6, out, 7, out, 8, out, 9, out, 10. Go faster if you need to. 11, out, 12, let's do 15. 11, 13, 14, 15, and stop. Rest. Okay. Well, you know, it's interesting because we worked the pec muscles. I really feel my pecs. All right, so we're gonna do our last set, and that should be happening any moment now. I'm just gonna give myself a moment to breathe here, and we'll start with the lateral lunge. And we did 7, right? Okay, so. So you're gonna get one slider. We're gonna squat, and we're gonna begin. Ready, set, squat, side out, in, and stand. And 2, out, in, and stand. And squat 3, out, in, stand. Squat 4, out, in, and stand. Squat 5, out, in, stand. Squat 6, out, in, stand. And squat 7, out, in, stand. One more. Squat 8, and stand. Awesome. Okay, switch sides. Catch your breath for 10 seconds. And we're gonna do the other side. Ready? Got your other foot with a slider on it. And squat, out, and stand. That was 1. Squat 2, out, and stand. Squat 3, out, and stand. Squat 4, out, and stand. Squat 5, out, and stand. Squat 6, out, stand. Squat 7, out, stand. Now here's last one. Squat 8, out, and stand. Pros, all of you. Okay, now we're gonna do that bear stance. Okay, this is a hard one for me, the second one. Okay, so we're gonna put our feet on the sliders, our toes. We're we're going to get ourselves in that bear stance. So we're going to do 6 walking, if or not. And again, if this doesn't feel good, then do something else that will feel better, okay? Don't do this on your shoulders if it hurts. All right, so you can always just do a regular plank. Ready, set, lift your knees off the ground. 1, walk out, 1, pull in, extend out, walk back 2. Okay, here we go, here's 2. 1, 2, 2, pull in, extend out, walk back. I'm back in that bear stance. 3, 3, pull in, extend out, walk back. And 4, 4, pull in and out, walk back. All right, here we go. 5, 5, pull in and out, walk back. And 6, 6, pull in and out, walk back. And rest. Whew. Well done. Okay, last one. We are on the home stretch. We're gonna get our mat. We're gonna do 20 of these because I know you can. And remember, if you need to take a break, then break and then join in again. So we're gonna be on our elbows this time. And we're gonna do the legs out and in. So lift your knees off the ground, on your elbows, ready, set, and out, in, out, 2, out, 3. Now go at your pace, 4, 5, 6. You can go faster, 7 if you can, 8, 9, and in, 10, and in, 11, in, 12, in, 13, in, 14, in, 15, in, 16, in, 17, in, 18, in, 19, in, 20, in, and rest. Woo! We did it. All right, congratulations. You all are incredible. Hanging in there to the very end.